Hi everybody, welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is for Tuesday the 7th of March. It's really nice to be with you today, and I'm really excited because I've just bought a new tarot deck. This is the Witch's Tarot, which I've never used before. I've just bought it in town here in Glastonbury. So I've shuffled the cards a couple of times already. I'm just going to give them a few more shuffles and also knock on them to get rid of any other energy since this is a used deck. So let's have a look at what the cards have to say for today. And thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon, by the way. I really appreciate that. So let's have a look. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about expertise and skill. In this case, this guy is a chemist. He is really working on something magical here, and it's about new beginnings in your working life and really taking your craft and your skills very, very seriously. Then we have the Hermit, and the Hermit here in this case is this amazing looking wizard, and the Hermit is about going within and shining the light of truth internally and asking yourself what truly matters and what it is you really want to do. And the two cards here are actually perfect balance. It's really being honest with yourself and really asking, what is it that I care about? What are my skills and expertise? And then working on what you discover from asking that question and really living your life purpose in effect. Because if your inner guidance, if your inner voice says this is what you ought to be doing, and then you put that into practice, the fact that success is guaranteed. It's always, the universe wants us to succeed. If you have your inner guidance that says, do this, and it's a consistent voice, and it feels calm, and it feels constructive, and it's gently kind of urging you to go in a certain direction, and you eventually listen to that, there's no way that you can go wrong. Success is guaranteed. So we've got perfect balance here between the inner and the outer world. When you combine those, you create an opportunity in the real world that is very likely to look good in terms of money and finance. The Six of Pentacles is the have and have-nots card, usually. Usually you've got this rich man handing out money to the poor. In this case, it's a father giving kind of money to the children here. So what that means is basically that you may have an inner realization. The inner voice kind of speaks up and says, this is what you ought to be doing. You're supposed to be a painter. You're supposed to be a singer. Yes, you've got a great job that pays well, but, this is what you're truly being called to do. Start doing it in the here and now, in the real world, and it's guaranteed that you will do better financially if you follow your dreams than if you follow the money. That's a big question that a lot of people in our society have to deal with. A lot of people do jobs just for the sake of it because family says, for example, we're a generation, we have 3 generations of lawyers in our family. You're expected to be a lawyer as well. So you listen to what the family says, you become a lawyer, you do very well financially, but you really dislike the job, okay? And internally, you just want to be a dancer, okay? You want to be a dancer, but you find it impossible to give up this safe and secure law job because 1, you've made an investment in the degree, you've trained for it. 2, you're already have been working in it for 10 years and you don't want to give it up. So you feel stuck. But that inner voice never goes away, and it keeps saying, go be a dancer or go be a performer or, be an astrologer, whatever the voice may say. It's really important that you listen to that, make it happen, and it's guaranteed that that dream will not only support you the way the law profession did, but it will support you and it will allow you to thrive. I know I've said it already, but we are all given gifts and talents, and when we use those gifts and talents, then we can succeed and really create abundance and prosperity for ourselves. It's just a matter of being true to yourself and doing what you want to do, not what the 3 generations of the family say that you ought to be doing. Because Work should be something that is fulfilling and that makes you happy. Okay, so this applies to students as well. If you're a student and you're studying a course in dentistry, but the inner voice says, listen, you don't want to be a dentist, you actually want to do a drama course, or you want to study psychology, then please don't be afraid to change your studies or change your course. Do it before it's too late, and don't just stick with something because you've already made an investment. I've already done 2 years as a dentist, I might as well finish the last year. That kind of thinking keeps you stuck, okay? So listen to the voice. And it also applies to people who are retired. What is it that you care about? What's your inner voice telling you to work on and to do? And how can that create opportunities in your life, or create extra income in your life, or allow you to have more and be prosperous and to give to other people? Number-wise, we've got 9 and 6 is 15, and 3 is 18, 1 and 8 is 9, which is the same as the hermit. So the most important thing here on this day is that inner voice. 9 is about spirituality and completion. You will get the answer from your own inner voice, which is connected to the universe and which gives you all the answers. So that's the number one priority, not what other people say, not what your studies are, not what university you've already enrolled in, not what investment you've already made. It's what your inner guidance says. And that can often be so hard, because it means that you have to believe in yourself. That voice is often so quiet and so gentle that you have to say, okay, I'm willing to listen to that. There are no guarantees here, and you have to have a bit of faith, a lot of faith and trust that that inner voice is there for a reason. It's not just there to make you unhappy, it's there to help you fulfill your life purpose and your real ambition. So I hope you are able to glean something from that internally today. If you feel lost in life, just remember you're never lost. You're never alone. Your guides, your angels are always supporting you. And there's always that inner voice that is helping you along the way. If you would like some additional support, then please get in touch with me for a personal reading. We can have a look at life purpose, what your vocational aptitudes are. We can also have a look at what's coming up for you in the rest of 2017 in terms of your love life, in terms of career, spirituality, health. Visit the website, it's gregoryscott.com. Just click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.